Hello and welcome to our first live stream of the new year. Hopefully everything's working okay. Let's wait and see if the stream is working. Looks like we're good. If you can hear me okay, please let me know by typing something in the box. And we are going to get started with today's presentation of in-depth keyword research to find profitable niche markets, starring one of my niches that makes $4,000 a month on average from one offer, which is pretty cool. So if you're here and you can hear me, type something in the box and let me know, and we'll get this show on the road here in a minute. I am enjoying my new tobacco pipes I got from a new place. I found a place that makes all wood pipes, which is really cool because, like, if you know pipe smokers, they spend a lot of money on pipes. And there's this guy who makes these and he sells them exclusively online and he sells a ton of them. So you guys can like make money with literally anything. I was just watching a video yesterday where a guy was talking about, hey, you can make like $70,000 a year talking about the Smurfs, which is true. Like, people are obsessed with crazy things and they spend money on crazy things, and you can make lots of money. And that's what this training is all about, is how I have made millions of dollars in weird little niches over the last 19 years. That's right, this is my 19th year in affiliate marketing. So when you're looking for someone to listen to, when you're looking for someone to follow who has advice about making money online, if you plan on getting real advice, go for someone who's been around a while. Don't go for some guy who's been doing this for like 3 years or something and got lucky or whatever. Go for someone who's been around, who's done this, who does this for a living. You know, forget about all the Lamborghinis and the flashy stuff people will show you, because, you know, spending money is actually pretty easy. You can get loans for whatever you want. You can not feed your family and go buy cars or whatever. But I choose to actually use this to fund my lifestyle, which is staying home with my family, which is really cool. And because of the internet, I've been able to do that for 19 years, which is crazy. Really cool. My oldest daughter's she is 17, and I started this right around the time she was born, which was really cool. So it's allowed me a good lifestyle. So let me know how you're doing today. Let me know what is on your mind, because we are going to dive in and talk about niches. We're going to use the keyword tools. We're going to show you how to find these markets. We're going to show you some math stuff. So I got to get my screen software open here so that we can share. Here we go. So we can share with you guys some of the math stuff and show you what's going on so that you can look at niches and say, okay, is that going to be profitable? Now, as we go through, I actually am going to be talking to you also about our Simple Sites Bootcamp, which is a training course where I take you through 16 weeks and train you myself with some other members. We take it to a small group of people each year, and we teach them everything. So if you want a head start, you can go over to simplesitesbootcamp.com. You can learn all about that course, all about what you're going to get, and also meet us here live in Florida, which is really cool. Now, you'll notice on that page right now, the price is $19.97. But what I'm going to do while we're on this webinar is I'm actually going to change that to a special price. So if you want to join while we're on this call, you can actually go there and you can see it should have updated, and you could save like $1,000 or something crazy like that. I think it's like $1,300 you save over this price, which is cool. And you get all the training and everything like that. Now, without any further ado, let's dive into why you're here, which is how to find niches. First of all, what I want to do is show you some of my random PayPal affiliate commissions. PayPal, as I mentioned in our last webinar, is kind of like my junk drawer. Right? It's the junk drawer of the commissions and the random stuff that I run throughout the year. I don't use it for major stuff. It's just kind of like a placeholder where I keep some funds and do some ads and, things like that, which is really cool. Now, you're going to see that in my junk drawer, right? This isn't even like the major money that I made. It's like 5% or something like that. You're going to see that in December I made $46.95, so almost $4,700 on this one offer. $4,000 in November. We got another $4,300 in October. Here's another one we did. This is not related to this. This is an extra junk drawer earning of almost $2,800 there. Here's another one where we got $4,000 in September. $3,000 in August, and on we go. So the average is about $4,000 a month from that one offer, which is really cool. I think if you actually do the real math, it's like 3688 or something like that. Had a few slow months in there, but most of all, it actually provides for my life, which is really cool. So this training, we are going to focus on what it would take to get those kind of results. We're not going to give you the fluff that the other guys give. We're not going to show you, hey, you got to get 1 million views to be able to make this happen, because as you guys know, I don't get that many views to these things. I think if I have a screenshot of that below for the entire year, we're actually at like 48,000 now. I took this on the 22nd. For the year, I only got 6,100 clicks. Like that's like nothing. That's 6,100 clicks. That's like what, 20 visitors a day or something? What would that be? Let's open a new one here. 6,100 over 365. Come on, that's 16, 17 clicks a day. Like seriously, if that can work for everything, you got to do it. You got to focus. You got to make it work. Okay, so that's what we're talking about here, is not that much traffic. Now, you're going to see that this stuff does, in fact, work. Now, what's the difference, right? Because there's a difference here. You're going to see people who go out there and they get traffic, and they might get, 6,100 clicks, and they might make, like, nothing, right? You can look at their income reports. You can look at the screenshots. You can see what they get, and usually if someone gets 6,100 clicks, they're probably going to make, like, $50 or something like that, or $100 or something. Let's say they get 2 cents a click. What would that be? $120, right? So what's the difference here? We're going to talk about this because obviously you want to maximize the amount that you are getting on each visitor. And also, I want you to remember that no matter what, you're in the driver's seat. So if your niche isn't making that much money, get a new niche. You're the boss. You decide these things, which is very, very important. All right, so there we have that. Lots of payments there. We have over 57,000 random payments in our PayPal from just little offers I run. Again, not even like my big money-making stuff, right? Here's one where we did just our PayPal alone was like $9,450. Really cool. Like, I don't even have this stuff linked to things because it's just a small little like cash drawer kind of deal, right? So in June, we did quite a bit there. You could see this one affiliate promotion we did. I made $18,000 in the course of, I think it was, about 22 days here, which is pretty cool. That's like $1,000 a day on a random offer, which is crazy. And the cool thing about this is it also had rebills. So like I'm still getting paid on it, which is cool, right? Every month I get a check for some of the stuff that we did on that promotion, which is great. Again, $9 a click average, which is pretty crazy, okay? Now, if any of you guys have done affiliate marketing and you're like, wow, $9 a click, $10 a click, that's crazy. Type crazy in the box because you know how difficult it can be to get these numbers. But again, that's why you're here. You're going to learn this stuff, right? Here's another one we did a small promotion on. I think I got like 500 clicks or less. I think 300 clicks, something like that. And we made 3,100. And of course, one of our bigger accounts, you could see last year alone, we did $635,000 on this one, which is pretty cool, right? So there's a lot of money here. There's like, a lot of money showing up here. And these are just a few of my accounts, which is cool. Now, you can see this one is averaging $1,700 a day, and just this one here alone, that doesn't even count all the other stuff, which is pretty cool as well. But even if I took like the low-hanging fruit and I was like, okay, $57,000, how many of you guys, if you made $57,000 on the internet next year, or this year, I think we're in a new year, right? How many of you guys would be like happier than a pig in the slop? You'd be like, dude, $57,000 extra from my internet business, that would be cool. Now, before we get into this, you're going to see some big numbers. You're going to see some stuff. You've already seen some stuff. I got to tell you, the results are not typical, implied, or guarantee. I don't know if you'll make 57,000, 57 million, or 57 cents, or nothing. We have no idea. Now, the average affiliate marketer usually makes nothing, just like the average gym owner never goes to the gym, right? You go there, you look at it, you're like, why is there 10 people here? And how does this guy afford to have this gym? Well, he affords because most people don't do anything with what they learn. And if a guy is overweight and he wants to lose weight and he buys a bunch of books and lifts a weight once, he's not going to make any money. You got to go out there. You got to go every day. After this call, I'm going to the gym. You might notice I'm getting some results, which is cool. I wouldn't get those results if I didn't do it 3 times a week. I'd get better results if I did it 5 or 7 times a week, but I like to go 3 because I don't like going to the gym that much. But if you want the results, you got to do what the people do that get the results. So if you would be happy and you'd be like, dude, $57,000 a year, that would be awesome. That is approximately $156.70 a day, which is pretty cool. All right, so let's take a look here. Let's see what's going on. How does this stuff happen? Because I got to tell you, every dime of this money, every single little penny of this money comes from a keyword or a niche market. Everything. It all started with a niche. If I didn't have the right niche market, none of this would be here. None of it, not even a penny of it, would be here. So it all starts with a keyword. But how do we find those keywords? How do we know what people are searching for? And how do we know if it's going to be profitable? Like, people look up calories in a banana. Is that going to be profitable? Well, we're going to talk about that. People look up how to get a mortgage with low credit or whatever, right? Is that going to be profitable? We're going to take a look at that. We're going to show you ins and outs of how this works. If you give me an hour and a half maybe, because I talk a little long sometimes. But if you give me that time, at the end, you're going to be like, wow, I get it. I get where these niches come from. And if you want to learn more, you can always go over to simplesitesbootcamp.com. And while we're on this training, you will save like $1,000 or something. Didn't really do the math, but you're going to save a lot of money, right? Again, that's simplesitesbootcamp.com. You're going to get 16 full weeks of training in detailed stuff. If you've been watching my YouTube, if you've been watching my videos, and you're like, dude, this dude knows what's going on. This guy, like, he shows real results. He doesn't sit around and show all his fancy stuff that he buys. He actually shows me how to do this. So while other people are showing me what they buy, he's showing me how he makes it, which is important, right? Cool stuff's good to look at, but the real details is what you need. So let's go through this. We're going to talk about a new way to surf the web. Right now, you're searching the web, and you're probably searching the internet like a consumer. You're searching it like a passive browser. You're looking for deals. You're looking for info. You're looking for all this stuff. What I want to do by the end of this training is I want to train your mind to see this stuff like a marketer. Now, I got to tell you, years ago, 19 years ago, I trained myself to see everything different. I looked in magazines. I didn't look at them for the articles. I looked at them for the advertisements, right? We look at them for the ads, and I'm like, okay, how does that work? When I'm driving down the road, everyone's looking at everything else. I'm looking at billboards and stuff. Well, when my wife drives, I don't like to look at them too much when I do it, but we got to look at that. We got to look at that. I want to train your brain to be like mine. I want to train your brain to see things that most people don't see, because if you see those, that's how business works. Just like if you were to take a guy who's a cow farmer, and I used to know a guy who was a cow farmer, kind of a weird dude, but at any rate, he was obsessed with cows. He'd look at a cow and he'd be like, that one has a spot over there. He's got this disorder and we got to give him this medicine. That cow over there, he walks funny. This is what he has. This one over there, he's like the big milk cow, and this is how I know that. He was an expert and he knew him. I looked at him and I was like, there's a bunch of freaking cows. There's a fat one and a little one, and there's just cows. But he looked at him and he knew every little detail, which is why he was a good cow farmer. I looked at him, I was like, whatever. I don't know anything about cows. Now, you might be looking at the internet and you're like, whatever. I go to Amazon to buy stuff and YouTube to watch videos, but I don't really know what's going on. I want to teach you to know what's going on, because if you know what's going on, it's invaluable. It's worth its weight in gold. If you came to me today and you're like, Marcus, I'll give you $100,000 for everything you know in your brain, but you can't do anything with it for the rest of your life, I'd be like, get out of here. I would never trade it for that. I wouldn't even trade it for like $1 million. Why? Because this has been worth millions of dollars to me, and it's changed my life in a drastic way. Here I am. I'm a kid. I never like really graduated college or high school. Never really went to college or anything like that, right? And I've been able to make a good living because I trained my brain to see these things. I trained my brain to look at what's going on. So we've got to focus on it. Now, most people have a pattern, and they search the web, and they check their email, and they're like, hey, cool, there's an email from Marcus. I'm going to check out his webinar. Pretty cool. Let's check out what's going on. Or a new video or whatever. Or, hey, there's a new sale. They check their email. Or they go to Facebook, and they're like, okay, let's see what, Grandma Willow's up to and see what's going on. Let's see what the little kids are up to. My brother just had a kid. Let's see the pictures, whatever. They go to Facebook, they look at stuff, and they look at ads, and they get annoyed with ads. A lot of people come to me, and they're like, Marcus, I don't think pop-up works. I don't like pop-ups, and I don't like blatant advertisements. I don't think it's going to work for me. It works for everyone. It works for human nature. Why? Because it tells you what you're going to get. Everyone wants to know what they're going to get. You listen to me for an hour and a half, you're going to get the knowledge of search engine marketing. You're going to get what's going on. Right now, stop looking at that, because you sit there and you're like, I don't like ads. I don't like emails. Marcus emails me too much. Or I don't like the way you do that. I don't like that you sell on webinars. Guys, this is how it works. If you don't like it, you're not paying attention. If you don't like it, right? And that's fine if you don't like it. There's some things I don't like, and I'm like, whatever, I could use that to make money. It doesn't matter if I like it. It doesn't matter if I eat it or consume it or use it. What matters is, can I use it to profit, which is what we're talking about. All right, so they see ads, and they're like, whatever, I don't care about those ads. And then they see like little videos and things, but they're not looking behind the scenes of how people actually surf the internet. They're looking at it from a consumer standpoint, not a marketer standpoint. Just for me, like, this is what I do, right, for a living. This morning, I woke up and I was on the MSN homepage, and I like MSN homepage. I like Google for search, but the MSN and Yahoo homepage is good because it's got like little ads, right? And I was doing little screenshots of these ads, and I was like, hey, these are pretty cool, right? Like this Amazon one, this one here about this, and this wasn't even an ad. This just went to content. Here's one here about resumes and something about the Motley Fool, which is kind of cool, right? And I look at these, and I always keep my eye out for what's going on. Right now, you might look at them and be like, well, I'm not interested in that, so I don't look at it. Or we got to train your brain to think different. You got to look at this stuff, and you got to change the way you use the internet, right? Because you have a pattern right now, and your pattern is keeping you stuck. Plain and simple. It's keeping you stuck. You're like, well, I don't care about that. Other people might, but I don't. Marcus likes spending way too much money on little wooden pipes. I think that's weird. Well, a lot of other people are doing it. It's kind of like a cult-like following, even with like Lord of the Rings pipes. People are obsessed with those, which is crazy. And there's guys making hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions. I didn't do the math and I didn't ask them, but I know the traffic's there for them to make a lot of money, and there's a lot of money being made in like one little niche about like a Gandalf pipe. Like, seriously? And you're having trouble making money, and this guy, all he does is like make these pipes for like $4 and sell them, which is cool. So we got to look at this. All right, so we want to change the way we use the internet, our pattern, to become a niche-finding powerhouse. You got to start looking for niches. Look at the ads. Look for opportunity. Right? Where's the opportunity? What's going on? Very important. And then what you want to do is reverse engineer everything. Guys, if I can look at this guy who sells these pipes and I can reverse engineer what he does, I can make that business work for me. I can probably blow that guy out of the water because I know marketing stuff. But if you think about that for a minute. There's a guy making money with this stuff. He could probably, based on his website, he can probably make quadruple and probably 10 times what he's making right now with a few little tweaks. And we know this stuff. I teach you this stuff. And if you can go in there and reverse engineer that and be like, hey, I can reverse engineer that because I can go to the Google AdWords keyword planner and I could type in like Gandalf pipe. Okay, or actually what I searched for to find this guy, and I spent like hundreds of dollars on these pipes. But look at this, Gandalf pipe, 32 cents a click, 30 cents a click. There's 6,600 people. That's 200 people a day looking for Gandalf pipes, right? Or like I search for all wooden pipe because I don't like the ones with the plastic tip. All wood pipe. I like this. All right, let's see if other people are doing like I did. And because of that search, let's do wooden, maybe wooden. But because of that search, like there's only 10. But the dude, like I did that search and I spent like $500, $600. I'm going to buy another round of them. So I'll be in it like $1,000 just off that word that he could have got for like 23 cents. Think about that for a minute, right? How many of you guys are starting to get it? How many of you guys are like, wow. So Marcus went and searched for a word and bought a bunch of things and the profit margin's pretty crazy. And the guy wasn't even a good marketer, but like money was made. How many other Marcuses are there out there buying these things? Look at this. Lord of the Rings pipe. Collectible stuff here. This one, 880 searches a month. 260, 210, Aragorn. I like all of these. There's tons of them. How many of you guys, up until now, you're like, holy cow, I didn't even know this existed. Like, what planet do you live in where people spend money on these things? Let's do wooden pipe, tobacco pipe. Or like this, right? And we're going to see here, wooden tobacco pipe. Watch this. Briarwood pipe. Wooden skull pipe. I mean, seriously. Guys, there's a lot of people looking this stuff up. We could do just tobacco pipe. Tobacco pipe. Okay? Look at this, tons and tons and tons of things. And there's people making lots of money, right? Briar Pipe, Prince Albert tobacco, good stuff tobacco, and on we go. There's lots of stuff. And you could go through and you could look up all kinds of things like self-standing pipe. This is one I like. This one self-stands, so I don't have to like burn the house down while I'm trying to set my pipe down, right? We've got to spell it right here. Standing pipe. There we go. And you can see all kinds of different things. Now, we got to look at this because you got to look at that and focus, right? Let's see if there's something about that one. We'll have to go deeper research, and we'll show you how that works. But I want you guys to see that that's how it works, and all you would have to do is reverse engineer that, and there you go. You have a business, right? You could even be an affiliate. You can outsource. You can build these things yourself. You can go out and like make a factory or whatever. Obviously, there's a lot of work in that. But if you reverse engineer it, you guys can do this in a really, really cool way. You could actually go out there and make a landing page about the best Hobbit pipes, best collectible pipes or whatever. You can get an email list, and then you could link them out to all the affiliate ones that make this, and you don't have to make one pipe. You don't even have to be a smoker. You don't have to care. So that's what you want to do is you want to find what's going on and reverse engineer everything. And there are people making hundreds of thousands of dollars with little niches like that. And it's not hard to do. The first thing you want to do is you want to look for what people are searching for. What are people searching for? Well, how do we do that? Well, first of all, we want to use our Google AdWords Keyword Planner. And then we also want to use the tool that comes with your Simple Sites and your Affiliate Marketing Dude Toolbar. If you don't yet have the Affiliate Marketing Dude Toolbar, just go to affiliatemarketingdude.com and you can get the toolbar. Really cool, right? And that toolbar will give you this little search tool and stuff like that. With the Simple Sites, you get like a better one, but this is a good one too. All right, so we're going to go through, we're going to look at this. Okay, we're going to use these two tools in conjunction with each other because you might be saying, well, Marcus, not all of us on this call can do pipes. Right? Not all of us want to. And you shouldn't. That's just an example. That's not a niche you should go into. So how are we going to do that? Okay, and we're going to show you how to use that. Okay, let's take a look. What we want to do first and foremost is look at what people are searching for with trigger words. Okay, what are trigger words? Well, if you go into your Simple Sites Big Profits desktop software, right like this, you click here, you go into the Simple Sites course, and you can go into niche finding, and you can find our list of trigger words under the trigger word training. Now, this list of trigger words, let's just put it in a notepad to make it a little bit easier for you. This list of trigger words, even if you don't know what you're doing, right, you're going to go through and you'll be like, dude, I can use this to find niches. Now, a couple questions coming in. Is this only for the United States? No, you can do this anywhere. A lot of people have the misconception that you have to be in the United States to market this, but you don't. You can be anywhere. You can market anywhere where it's legal, right? So check your local laws, which pretty much everywhere, okay? Anywhere where the laws allow you to, you can promote stuff. All you have to do, like if you're in a country that doesn't have offers, market to a country that does have offers. Like if you're in India and you want to market to the United States, you can do that. It's called geo-targeting. If I'm in the United States and want to market to India, easy. I just do that, which is really cool. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to take a look at our trigger words, and we want to use our trigger words with our keyword tools. Okay, so we'll go in and it'll be like, okay, well, Marcus, I don't know about pipes. I don't know about anything. I just want to make money, and how do I find a niche? Well, what you want to do is you want to start with one of these keywords. Okay, so these are trigger words. Now, notice that the trigger words don't have anything to do anything. Like consultation, they could want a consultation on like plastic surgery or a consultation on like how to fix their toilet. It could be anything, right? Or car or whatever. Or mental health. It could be anything. So notice that these are not tied to any market specifically, like online courses. Could be about anything, right? Overnight. What do they want? Do they want overnight like shipping? Do they want overnight like headache removal or whatever? We don't know. Okay, that's why these are so good to use, because if you don't know what you're going for, you can go to your keyword tool and you can type something in like printable. All right, watch what happens here. Printable. We type in printable, and we see what people search for related to the word printable. Okay, now, it's going to give you kind of skewed results. It's not going to be exact. This is why you want to use several different keyword tools at once, because there's niches that you might not see here. Okay, now, let's give you a little overview of the Google AdWords Keyword Planner. First and foremost, in order to get the exact results like this, like I'm seeing here, okay, if yours looks different, it's because you need a running ad. Okay, That's it. You could spend like a penny a day and run an ad and test an ad. You should do it anyway because I believe everyone should test an ad because that's how you learn marketing. All right? So just run an ad, test it, get a site, whatever, and then you'll be able to see this stuff. That's all you need to make this work is a running ad. Now, we see here, printable, okay? Coupons, free prints, these are related terms. Now, you're going to notice that not everything's related to printable. Now, I can isolate this. I can go into the filter, and I can say, well, I only want words that contain printable. And let's see what happens. Not that much stuff. Okay, so this is where the Simple Sites tool is going to come in handy. So we're going to go here, we're going to type in printable, and we're going to click to research. Boom, it's going to do some research here. All right, and we're going to do some research to see what's going on. Okay, there we go. Now, you're going to notice lots of other stuff, printable coupons. Now, these aren't, you wouldn't notice these here, right? Little updates they did kind of changed the way it works, so you have to work around. Okay, now, if you're not willing to work around, you should not be an internet marketer. Just saying, if this is too hard for you, if you're like, I don't want to use 2 tools, I only want to use 1. I don't care if they're free, I don't want to take 10 extra seconds of my life because I got TV to watch. Then this probably isn't for you. All right, so let's go here and let's take a look at this. All right, we're going to go and we're going to click on search, and we're going to sort them. Okay, so we got grocery coupons. We got printable calendar. Okay, so let's take a look here. We got printable coupons. Let's type this in Google. Now watch what happens. Printable coupons. Zoop, get results, and here we go. Okay, printable coupons, and load. Now, we're getting to the good. Notice how that worked, right? Like, most people aren't going to see this stuff because they're not going to do this, which makes competition less because people are lazy. Don't be lazy. Get the money. No lazy equals money if you do it right. All right, so here we go. Look at this. Great clips, coupons, printable coupons. Yay. You can make a whole site about printable coupons and, like, make money. Pretty cool. So now we have this, and we're like, okay, what does this mean? Well, this means this is what they search for. So, like, every month, 18,000 people search for Kohl's printable coupons in Google. Okay, that's what that means. What does low mean? Competition low. Well, what that means is if we search for Kohl's printable coupons on Google, that means there's not a lot of advertisers. Okay? Not a lot of advertisers. So we got Kohl's printable coupons. Not a lot of advertisers, which is pretty cool. Right? There we go. Actually, no advertisers, which is even better, right? So cool stuff. All right, so we look at that. That's what that means. Does it have anything to do with the free search engine stuff? No, has nothing to do with it. When you see low, has nothing to do with organic SEO search engine stuff. Okay? Nothing at all. So we got to keep that in mind, and we got to focus. Okay? There we go. All right, next. JCPenney coupons, on and on we go. Printable manufacturer coupons, Michaels. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. So we're like, okay, good. Now at this point, all I know is, hey, people are searching. That's all I know. Curiosity. I'm going to tell you a really big secret here. Curiosity will make you rich if you use it right. People who are uptight and worried about getting money aren't curious enough to make the money. I'm curious enough to go out there and be like, well, you know, most people probably can't make money in this market, but I think I can. I think I probably can. So now, once we do this, we're like, okay, cool. Got the word. I can type my word. Let's say we're going to do printable manufacturer coupons. Or maybe I'll make an ad to include all printable coupons. Okay, so let's do that. We're going to make an ad to include all printable coupons. So if I run the ad, it'll show up when they search for Kohl's, JCPenney. All of them will show up, okay? Because we want to, like, maximize it. Lots of traffic. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in printable coupons in my wonderful little tool here that comes with your Affiliate Dude toolbar and the other stuff that we give you as well. Okay, so printable coupons, there we go. Wonderful. Now, I can go through and I can look at the Google competition. I just click here, and it does a competition, so I can see what it's like for organic. Organic traffic, 6 million. Okay, good to know. I could go through and I could be like, well, what do the trends look like? Boom. Here's the trends, and it'll show me. Hey, it looks like it peaks around Black Friday and all that. So if you want to make a lot of money on Black Friday, set up a coupon site. If you want to make money all year, set up a coupon site. You want to make money? Probably a good idea if there's a way to make money. How do we find out if there's a way to make money? Well, we go over and we're like, hey, let's check the old offer vault for coupons. Let's see what's going on here, right? We go to offer vault and we look at coupons, okay? And there's me, right? Yay. A lot of you guys probably found me on offer vault. We have coupons and savings for some kind of ad thing. Okay, now here's where you got to get a little bit more interesting. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to be like, okay, printable coupons, that's a little narrow. Let's just try coupons. All right, let's see what's here. Coupons. All right, and we hit search. Okay, now we're going to scroll past all the sponsored ones because we don't really need those. Although, check this out. Everyday Family, free diapers, $2.25. That's pretty cool. Here's some free stuff. So you could offer some cool stuff as well. All right, so let's take a look here. We're going to go past all this because I'm guessing we're going to be in like the $2 to $3 range for an offer here. So let's take a look. We'll just scroll down to like $2 to $3, see what's out there. And okay. Clear trip, looks like trips, some kind of war thing. Deal alerts club, okay, that could work. That's over at Max Bounty. Okay, pays $3.75. Looks like some kind of app or something. Okay, let's see what else. Supermarket coupon sweepstake. Okay, $3.50. Could be good. All right, let's see what else we have. Usually we'll have like a toolbar or something you can use. And that's kind of what we're looking for here. Disney cruise card. And we'll keep going and see inbox dollars. Okay, that can work. Let's see what else. Toolbar. Coupon toolbar. Some kind of coupon toolbar. Grocery delivery. Okay. And usually there's like a toolbar like the one I showed you earlier where there's like, hey, use this add-on to save money on Amazon. That's how this stuff works. And oftentimes those guys will pay you for a download or a sale or whatever. See a lot of coupon type stuff here, giveaways, things like that. Vacation card, deal alerts. Okay. Let's see what else. On and on we go. So you're going to see that there's ways to make money. Now we want to take a look at this and be like, okay, can we actually make this work? Do the numbers make sense? And we look at it and we kind of dive in a little bit more. And you can see coupons and daily deals, grocery gift card, McDonald's gift card, and on we go. Now, the toolbar is probably in here as well, but I don't want to spend too much time looking for it. So you guys can find it on your own. Just type in like grocery toolbar, coupon toolbar, or whatever. All right, so look what people are searching for. That's the first thing we want to do. Okay, yay, what are they searching for? Next, what we want to do is we want to look for ads on Facebook and see what people like, right? What are people into? Like when you see an ad on Facebook, don't just scroll past it because they're like, I'm on Facebook for free stuff. Well, if you're an internet marketer, you're on Facebook to see what other advertisers are doing. It's the deal. Like I have a Facebook account and I don't use it for anything other than business. That's what I use it for. My wife has one to see like family stuff, but we hardly ever use it. I use Facebook as a business person. Other than that, I wouldn't even care that Facebook existed. I don't care. Why? Because I care about the business side of it. That's all I use it for. So we want to look at that. What kind of ads are out there? Now, how many of you guys during Black Friday actually saw ads for the Amazon toolbar thing? You're like, yeah, Marcus, I saw an ad like this where it was like, hey, free upgrade makes Amazon Prime even better. How many of you guys saw that? Type saw if you saw it. Okay. And we'll take it from there. If you guys saw that, type it in the box. I want to see where we're at here. Okay, Tim saw it. Who else? Okay, Faith saw it. Okay, who else? A Honey ad. Yes, exactly. It was a Honey ad. Like it was for the Honey app. Okay. Cool. A lot of people saw it. Were you paying attention, though? Or were you just like, oh, whatever, maybe I'll save some money on Amazon? All right, you got to learn this stuff, and you got to reverse engineer it. Because what's this guy doing? Well, what this guy's doing is freaking brilliant, and it's how I've made millions of dollars, right? What this guy's doing here is he goes through, and he's like, cool, I'm going to make this little tool that makes like a toolbar, right? So it makes a little toolbar, and it goes onto their browser, and it like finds deals or whatever. Then what he does is he's like, okay, well, I think if these people like download this toolbar, they're probably going to look for deals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find those deals for them, make a little software that does it, and then I'm going to lead them to affiliate offers that pay me money, right? So now what he's doing is like every time you go to buy something, he's like routing you through his affiliate link and making a ton of money. Like brilliant. Remember how I said reverse engineer everything? You can reverse engineer everything. You know how like Tony Robbins always says success leaves clues, which I think he got from Jim Rohn, who he used to work for. He said success leaves clues. Now on the internet, it's like internet money leaves clues on steroids and tells you exactly how to do it. You just have to know how to do a little bit of searching, which is cool. So you want to look for the ads on Facebook, see what they're doing. That would be an example of the coupon one. What do people like? Look for easing ads. Are they sending these things in email? Right? Are they doing email ads? Are they doing sponsored ads? Right? I found that on the MSN homepage. If that thing's on the MSN homepage, it's probably getting a lot of traffic and people are probably responding to it. Right? That's just how it works. Like people don't run ads if they lose money. Very cool. Right now, we're not talking about ads like Coca-Cola because that's a little bit different. That's branding. We're talking about direct ads like, hey, here's this thing, download it, make money. Okay? Sponsorship, solo ads, different things like that. Find out what people are watching on YouTube. Very cool, right? So we just go to our tool here and we're like, let's look at the video competition for printable coupons. 52 new printable coupons. How to use a coupon, right? And we can go here and we could see exactly how many views they get. Are they getting a lot of views? Let's take a look. Okay, so she put this up a little bit ago, 1,700 views. She's got a lot of subscribers, so if she's about coupons, that's pretty cool, right? We could take a look at other stuff here. We could go here and go to YouTube and just type in coupons. Coupons. Okay, right like this. And we're like, hey, check this out, 21,000 views. This guy put this up like 17 hours ago. That's a lot of traffic. I don't know how he did it, but that's pretty cool. 2,000 searches or 2,000 viewers in 3 days. 4,000 views in 3 days, 2.8 million views, 9 million views, 150,000. Guys, how many like downloads of the toolbar do you think you could get if you had these kind of views? Right? You'd just be like, hey, if you like my couponing tactics that saved me a bunch of money on this grocery cart, then go here and get this thing. Or, hey, check this out. Here's how I found a way to get stuff cheaper than Amazon. Because Amazon isn't always cheapest, as you guys have probably found out. So you find out what people are watching on YouTube. You learn how people use popular sites, right? Are they going to like eBay? Are they looking on Reddit? Are they going on, where are they, right? And you do this research by taking a look at the home page, right? And you're like, printable coupons, what's there now, right? What's out there? Well, I know I can get paid traffic. That's easy. But we can also look at the crazy coupon lady. We can look at all these other ones and see if there's a way to get in on the conversation, because sometimes there are printable coupon forums where like all these moms get together and they're like, hey, I found this coupon. I found that coupon. Pretty cool. Here's a coupon. Here's a coupon. And you could show them and you're like, here's a coupon. And boom, there you go. Now you're on like the top of the thing getting traffic literally right now. Okay? Find sites that use Adsense. Why? Because if a site uses Adsense, you can advertise on them through the Google AdWords platform. Right? If I go here and I'm like, hey, check this out. 49,000 people search for printable coupons. How many of them do you think are actually on sites? Right? And you're like, hey, they're on a website about coupons with AdSense on it. And boom, you can advertise there. And guess what? It's like pennies on the dollar. You can get this traffic for like 3 to 7 cents, if that. Sometimes even cheaper, if you do it right. You just got to know how to do it, which is what we teach you. Okay, see what kind of software and apps people are using, learn about what types of emails get passed around, find out where your ideal person is hanging out. Okay, let's take a look at a couple others just to show you some various ones. So we got printable. We did printable. We can go through and we can also look at monthly. Okay, what do people want monthly? Now, again, remember, when you go into your Google tool, it's going to show you some good stuff, but you need to use something else as well. Okay, so we're going to use the word monthly. All right, and we're like, yay, monthly. Okay, month. Again, not that great. So let's go over to the keyword tool of the Marcus right here. Okay, we'll type in monthly, click to research. It's going to research, and this uses a third-party keyword tool, which I am an affiliate of. So if you get it, it's cheap and it's good. Get it and use it, which is cool. And with our tool, they actually allow you to do some free searches, which is great. All right, so we're going to go here, and we're like, okay, monthly. Let's do a search here. And we're like, okay, mortgage monthly. Let's see if we can do this maybe in quotes. Let's see if we can isolate it. Okay, monthly results filter. Included keywords. There we go, monthly. Set filter. Okay, so now we got monthly. Let's get these quotes out of here. There we go. Okay, so now we got monthly here. And we're like, okay, monthly Magazine subscriptions, let's do this by the volume. And let's see. Included keywords. Let's see if we can do the exact one. All right. Included monthly. Maybe that'll work. Okay. Got to do a little bit of work here, but you'll find it. And then when you go to monthly, it'll be like monthly mortgage calculators and things like that, right? So we can go through and we're like, okay, well, what do people want? And there we go, right? Google even suggested more monthly mortgage calculator. So we could do monthly mortgage, right, like this, okay? And you can actually put any keyword with it, right? You could be like, printable monthly or whatever. So now we got this, right? See how that like drilled down? You wouldn't see it if you didn't know what I'm teaching you here. So you should like what I'm teaching you here. All right, so we got like house payment calculator, mortgage calculator with PMI. And look at this, low competition. Go to Google, search for it. So let's do our research. And we're like, okay, monthly mortgage calculator with PMI. Let's go check out the Google competition. 27,000, that's actually pretty low for organic search. Pretty cool. All right, let's take a look at the other stuff here that it gives us. Pay-per-click competition. Okay, for pay-per-click, we're looking at $1.51 a click. Only 2 advertisers. So I'm gonna call BS on the $1.51 because there's only 2 ads, right? And you can actually see what the ads are. Pretty cool, right? They show you everything, which is cool, right? So we're like, okay, awesome. And again, we're affiliates of these things. So if you like these things, sign up for them, which is cool. But you can get all this through our toolbar at affiliatemarketingdude.com. All right, so that's going to show you how that works. And we're like, okay, great. Now, again, once you find this, you're like, okay, well, how am I going to make money, Marcus? I mean, people just want a calculator. They want a free calculator. How am I going to make money with that? Well, they also wanted free coupons, and we found out a way to make money with that, too. All right, so mortgage calculator with PMI. We're going to go over here, and we can do mortgage. We'll just do mortgage here. And we'll do Offer Vault. And we can see what's out there for mortgage. Okay, can we make money with mortgage stuff? All right, well, let's take a look. Mortgage, online loans, Circle Finance, reverse mortgage, mortgage advisor. Okay, FHA rate guide. That's a good one, right? FHA rate guide. So it'll like give them a quote. And hey, pretty cool, right? We get $32 or $39.20 per lead. Foreclosure defense, all kinds of stuff, right? Lots of good stuff. Go free credit, right? And what they're looking for, again, you have to think about their intent. Why would they want a mortgage calculator with PMI? Well, do a little research. Like I'm telling you, if you don't know, how many of you guys know what PMI is? Type PMI in and type no if you don't know what it is. Okay, we're going to do a little test here. Type PMI if you know what it is and no if you don't know what it is. And don't go Google it. I really want to know how many of you guys knew it without Googling it. Okay? Okay, HVA says he doesn't know what it is. Okay, good. Get everyone in here. I want to get a good gamut of like where you guys are at because I want to show you a skill that's going to help you. Okay, so a lot of people don't know what it is. Actually, the majority of the people by far don't know what it is. Now, those of you who like probably bought a house, you might know what it is. But watch this. Mortgage calculator with PMI. Okay, so we just go to Google, and I'm like, I don't know what it is, so let's figure it out. What is PMI? Mortgage. Okay, and they'll actually tell you, like, there you go. Answer, private mortgage insurance. Also, PMI is a type of mortgage insurance you might be required to pay if you have a have a conventional loan. Okay, so usually if you do a little bit of research, if you spend 30 minutes, and you're like, hey, okay, I'm going to spend 30 minutes on this stuff, right? How many of you guys are like, I don't want to spend 30 minutes. I just want to make money yesterday, and I don't want to do anything to get it, right? But do the work, okay? PMI is a type of thing. Now, usually PMI is required if you do less than 20% down. I have a lot of realtors in my family, and I did a lot of research in this market. I think, who was it? Yeah, Randy got one of our high-ticket niches in that market. So we look at that, and we're like, okay, mortgage calculator with PMI. So it's private mortgage insurance, which is low down payment. Okay, who's prime for low down payment stuff? Well, the FHA guy, right? The guy over there that's like, hey, FHA loan. Where was FHA rate guide? There you go, right? So he probably has not gotten his loan yet. Otherwise, he'd know what his payment is. So people looking this up probably either want to refi or buy a new house. Yay, that's good because now we can lead them into all this other stuff. How many of you guys are getting this? Type yes if you're getting it. and hopefully that'll help you. Right? So if I get $40 and I only have to pay a few cents a click, 10 cents a click or whatever, is it going to work? Okay? So the moral of the story here is that a niche is not just a keyword, it's what people are doing. Right? So when I look at this, I'm like, hey, there's like 27,000 people every month, and there's no competition, looking for mortgage calculator with PMI. That's valuable to me. That's inventory. Right? Remember how we were talking about the pipe here? And we're like, hey, these people are looking up the pipe. And Marcus spent way too much money on pipes. How did that happen? It happened because I searched Google for a term about all wood pipes. That's how it happens. So you can look at it and be like, whatever, people looking at pipes, whatever, who cares? Or you could look at it and be like, these guys want to calculate a mortgage because they want to figure out their payment, and they want to figure it out with PMI because they don't have a lot of money to put down. I can make a site about how to get mortgages with low money down, and with little calculators and cool stuff. I could spend a little bit of time making a good calculator and a good site, and I could really, really focus on helping these people out, right? If you want to do this and you want to make a lot of money, learn how to do it. Learn the mortgage calculator, learn what PMI is, learn how to make this stuff. Go outsource some calculators, put together some good stuff for people, and then get them to ads and mailing lists and things like that in a really cool way. Because if you have these people, 27,000 people, let's say you're like, whatever, I totally suck, so I'm going to go and I'm going to say 27,000. Let's say I only get let's say I get 5% of the traffic, 5% or whatever, right? That's 1,350 people, okay? Which you'll get more traffic than that. Let's say out of that, let's say you get 10%. So 10%, 2,700, whatever, okay? So like 2,700 visitors a month. That's not much. That's really cheap, okay? Or that's really not that much in the grand scheme of things. So 2,700. Let's say we get 10% to fill out the form or buy some kind of affiliate offer times 10%. All right. So that'd be 270 conversions, 270. And again, these numbers are hypothetical. I don't know what you're going to get. You might make more. You might make less. You might make nothing. I have no idea. Okay. 270 times, what was it? $39.20, right? That's like 10 grand. That's more than I thought it'd be, which is pretty cool, right? Even if we go to the 5% number, right? That'd still be, what would that be? Like 130 or something like that. That's still quite a bit. 5,000, right? If you want to be around the 4,000 mark, like we pitched on the webinar, there you go. 100 conversions is all you need. That's not that many. That's not that bad at all. So we look at that and we're like, okay, well, if we get that 39 over 100, we look at the amount per click, you do all the stuff and you focus on it and you're like, okay, that's how it works. Pretty easy, pretty cool. Now, I want you to get in the habit of looking at this because these are inventory. This is inventory. Google's like, hey, that's how many people search for the stuff. This is your inventory, okay? Much like the pipes, right? You look at the pipes and you're like, wood, or let's do Lord of the Rings pipe, all right? And you're like, okay, these are what people are searching for. So you have 880 people searching for just Lord of the Rings pipe. Okay, now these people are a little bit better because they're like ready to buy stuff. Okay, so you're going to find out that there's different keywords. There's people who want to buy stuff. There's people who are just looking. There's people who are looking for information, all kinds of things. So we have to know their intent, which is not that hard to do. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty details of the numbers game. Okay, if you're going to go for free search, which here's the deal, guys. If you're on this call, I want everyone this year in 2019 to set a goal to do a 100-click test on a paid search engine. I don't care if you like paid traffic. I don't care if you don't like paid traffic. I don't give a rip. I want you to do a test. I want you to spend a little bit of money. What's it going to cost? If it's 5 cents a click, it'll cost you $5. If it's 50 cents a click, it'll cost you $50. I guarantee in 2019 you're going to waste $50 on something you don't need. So you might as well do it to get an education. Why do I want you to do this? Because I want you to watch traffic come from your efforts, come to your site, and I want you to watch what they do. You might even make money. Yesterday, a guy came to me and he's like, Marcus, I did a little test and I got my first sale. I was like, dude, that's awesome. That's great. Got a sale. And he's like, well, I didn't make a lot. And I'm like, yeah, but you learned. And now we can take these numbers and we can scale it. But so many people are afraid to try something because they're going to afraid they're going to fail. Guys, who cares? Who cares if your first site doesn't make $1 million overnight? It probably won't. Mine didn't. My first site made $27 in one day, which is cool. And then like the rest of the week, it didn't make a damn thing. But I was like, $27, cool. How did that happen? My first paid ad, we made a little bit of money on. Some other ads we lost money on. But I learned, and that's how you make money. Now, you don't keep throwing money at it if it doesn't make money. That doesn't make sense. Some people do that, and I'm like, what's your problem? Like, why would you do that? Why would I go to a machine and put $1 in, and it gives me nothing back? Why would I put another $1 in it? Like, that's called gambling. You want to do that, go to Vegas. It's odds and things like that. But you got to focus. You got to do this the right way, and you got to look at it. Okay, so for free search, we want to look at that. So that one where we were like, hey, printable coupons or whatever, it was under 50,000, so it might work, which is cool. Okay, we want to look at that. Okay, and we'll give you guys this graph at the end as well. Just go to affiliatemarketingdude.com, get the free toolbar, and we'll send you the graph. I think it might be on there anyway, but we'll send it to you so it's easy to find. Okay, so free search, you want to look at the competition. So we're like, okay, how do we find that? Well, if we were looking up like what is PMI mortgage, okay, you would look at the competition here as 742. That's good. Now, you can also look at it without quotes, okay, which is going to show you 36 million, but that's like, it could be anything. It could be like, what did you eat for lunch today? PMI is cool, and I have a mortgage. Okay, so it's not exact. Now, the exact ones are in quotes, so we see that it's at 742. Not that bad, okay? We got some YouTube videos, good stuff. Okay, this is something that people can do. This is something you can focus on. Like if you made a whole site about PMI and mortgages and down payments, you can get some traffic free. Okay, now if we were going for something like printable coupons, right? So printable coupons, and I wanted to get free traffic, and it said like 6 million in quotes, ain't gonna happen. That's too high. Don't even bother. Don't even try. Now you might be able to do like, Macy's coupons, Delaware, 1982 or whatever. But again, the traffic's going to be so low on that. So free search, you want to look at like if it's under 10,000, it's a given. Okay, go for it, easy. If it's under 50,000, it'll probably take work. If it's over 50,000, better be worth it. You better be able to make a lot of money. Now, if you're looking at paid search, all right, so let's say we're looking at paid search. We're like, oh, hey, printable coupons. Okay, I want to buy traffic. All right, well, we got one ad, two ad, one ad, two ad, same ads. So 2 ads. All right, so this one, not that many ads. Okay, very few ads, blanket bidders, good. Very good. Okay, so we want to work it. Now, this is all about price. If I can get it for 10 cents, let's get our little number up here. If it's 10 cents a click, 10 cents a click, let's say the toolbar for the coupons pays us $1.75, okay, which is about right. Usually $1.75 to $3.50. So we'll just shoot low, $1.75. Okay, so can I get, let's do the math here. So we got $1.75 over 10. Oops, $1.75 over 10. Right like that. That means I need to get traffic for 17 cents a click or less. If I get traffic less than 17.5 cents, I make money. Can you do that? Yeah, I think you can. Right? And people will be like, oh, well, on Google I couldn't get it, or MSN I could. Go to a different search engine. Guys, people are looking at printable coupons everywhere. You are the boss. You are not locked into one thing. You got to be flexible. You got to be willing to do this stuff. So you look at it, you're like, okay, printable coupons, I can do that. I'm not going to go for free traffic. That's why you need this graph, because you're like, I'm not going to go for free. That's way too competitive. But I could go for paid. Could I go for banners? Well, yeah, I probably could. Let's see if there's banners out there. Let's see if there's like coupon stuff, right? Coupon site banner ad, or we could go to buysellads.com, and we could see if there's anywhere to get coupon banner ads. We could do like coupon, coupon. I can type, right? And we could go here and search for like coupon type sites. Las Vegas Advisor. Let's do like maybe discount or something. And you can look and see what's out there, right? And there's all kinds of stuff out there, and you can get traffic really cheap by buying a banner ads. You can also do video, right? We saw that on the PMI one. There's a lot of video, right? So pretty cool. So if there's not that many videos, like if we go to YouTube and we're like, okay, let's go to YouTube and let's do PMI mortgage calculator, right, like this. Like, okay, let's see. So this guy's got some good views and doesn't look like too much competition. Let's do it in quotes, right, like this. And boom. Not that much going on, right? Private mortgage insurance, not a whole lot of videos, so not big at all. You can also use that tool. Let's see, where'd our tool go? I think it's back here. And the tool will show you as well. So if we do like, what was it? PMI mortgage calculator. Like this. We could do video competition, and it'll show what's up. I think the quotes messed it up. Let's go here again. Right, like this. PMI mortgage calculator. Here we go. Video competition. And boom, there we go. 300 results. Like, seriously, that's like nothing. Nothing. Easy. Not hard at all. All right, so that's what you want to look at. And is you want to use this little grid to say, what are we going to do? How are we going to get them? Now, you got to ask yourself the question, what is their intention? What are they looking for? Are you doing search marketing or interruption? A banner would be like interruption marketing. Search engine marketing, obviously, is search marketing, but I think you already figured that out. Are they looking to purchase something? If they are, they'll use a keyword like buy, coupon, discount, cheapest, etc. Are they looking for information? If they are, they'll look for something like report, phone numbers, reviews, how to, or something like that. Are they looking for news or entertainment? Okay, they might be looking for like TMZ, MSNBC, Fox, celebrity bullshit, whatever. Okay, they'll be looking for a lot of stuff. Are you interrupting a pattern by knowing something about the user? Right? Can you find something out? Like, hey, this is like the Honey app. This is going to help you save money on Amazon. You know that most people shop on Amazon. You know that they'll see an ad like that and be like, hey, I thought I was getting the best deal. I'm going to click that. Really cool. So first and foremost, you got to know the intention of your viewer. Second, what can you do with them? Okay, if it's a direct one-off, like a download, get them to a download. If it's something like printable, maybe you'll have something printable or whatever. Second, look at what's the potential payoff. What am I going to make on a CPA offer? What am I going to make on a mailing list, right? Usually some lists can make like $1 per subscriber per month. It means if I have 1,000 subscribers, I should be able to make $1,000 a month. Again, we don't know if that's going to be great or not. You have to look at it, right? You have to take a look and see, will it be $1? Sometimes it'll be more. I make a lot more than that on mine, so you got to look at that. Adsense, can we make money with Adsense? All right, and then ask yourself, what else would this visitor want? Important. When you build your site, you have to ask yourself this question. Can they find the desired intent within 3 seconds? If I say there's going to be a mortgage calculator on my site, can they find it, or at least find out how to get it within 3 seconds or less? If they can't, you're screwed. You're going to make anything. Okay, so that's very important. Number 3, when you have your keywords, say, what's the best way to reach them? How am I going to reach these people? Am I going to do interruption like Facebook or banners or email drops? Or am I going to do search like AdWords or MSN or paid search? Or am I going to do like free search like SEO ranking, which can be done, but you got to do it the right way. A lot of people out there are teaching this method of like writing a bazillion articles and hoping things work and whatever, and then they make a little bit of money and they don't see anything for a while. I don't like doing that. I like making money fast to see what's going to happen. I want to get ranked fast, like within a week, usually within a day. I'm pretty impatient. If I'm doing SEO or paid search, I want to see results like now, fast, quick. And you can get results quick if you do it right. But you got to focus, and this is what we teach you. This is what the Simple Sites Bootcamp is going to be all about. We're going to go through this. This is actually kind of like the first week of bootcamp that I'm giving you right now, which is pretty cool. So if you guys like this stuff, you're going to love the rest of bootcamp because it's going to be like this, but like on steroids, which is cool. And we're starting this week, so if you're already in bootcamp, great. You're going to get your emails this week. If you're not yet in bootcamp, we have a few spots left. Again, go to simplesitesbootcamp.com, sign up right now, because I have the price still at $12.77, and I'm going to change it back. I have the thing right here to change it back. You see, like if I change it right now, this is what it's going to look like if you wait, right? It'll be like more. But right now, I can change it, and you can save money. So do that now. simplesitesbootcamp.com. We're going to teach you this stuff for 16 weeks and show you how it works. And go in, and we're going to show you all this stuff by detail, exactly how it works, so that we can help you do it, okay? Which is really cool. So let's take a look. All right, so what's the best way to reach them? Then you got to look at what's the cost-profit analysis. Is it going to work? You got to do the numbers. You got to crunch them. Like, the numbers are not that hard to do. I'm paying 10 cents and I get $1.75. I need 1 out of 17 to convert. Can I get that? Usually, from my experience, I can get 1 out of 8. So I'll be doubling my money, which I like doubling my money. That's cool. I did that on one toolbar years ago, and I doubled my money to the tune of like $5,000 a day, which is fun. And I double my money all the time now, which is great. Actually, sometimes I quadruple and 10x it, but you got to have the right niche and the right offer and everything like that. And that's what we're going to show you. And it's not that hard. Now, a lot of people are teaching you stuff where it's like, you're going to get results in like 3 years or whatever. Guys, how many of you guys are like, I don't want to wait, right? Like Thoro says, I guess anything under 3 days is great. Yeah, if you can get results fast, you just go do it. Like if you want to rank, you can use YouTube to rank. Pretty easy if you do it right. If you want instant results, go hijack a search ranking by like being on someone's site. And by hijack, I don't mean like something unethical. I mean just get included on what's going on. Like if there's a blog and you can comment, boom, there you go. You're like hijacking a ranking. It's like, there you go. Your thing is on the deal. Tony, yes, there is an easy pay for the $12.77 on that page. You can see that there. Okay. Let's see. Dendon, use our support site. If anyone ever needs support, just go to pcmoneymaking.com. Alyssa's there all the time. Tell her what you need. If it's something important, she'll get me on the line. But tell her what you need. pcmoneymaking.com. Tell her what you need. She will help you. She's on it. If you don't get a response, it's probably because it went to your spam mail. Check your spam mail or go to the site. Get us on live chat. Lots of ways to get our support. Okay, so you got to do the math. It's not hard to do. You just got to do it, right? My record is a site to profit in 13 minutes. And I think I had one site where I made a little page. I put it up. Within 13 minutes, we made like $1,500 or something like that, which was crazy. Now, again, I don't know what results you're going to get. Probably nothing. Most people get nothing. But I think if you learn this stuff, you got to look at it and say, well, Marcus, if I want to buy boot camp, is $1,200 in my account right now doing me good, or will it do good if I learn what Marcus has to teach? Right? You got to ask yourself that, because it feels all warm and fuzzy to have a little bit of money in your account, and that's cool. And like, I don't want you to go broke buying stuff, but if you can afford it, ask yourself, is it worth having the knowledge? Like, do I think that's going to do better? Right? Do I think $12.77 in my account, if I have like an interest rate of what, like 1%? I don't even think it's 1%. I think it's like 0.10% or something like that. But is it going to do you good? Like at the end of the year, are you going to be like, hey, I'm glad I hung on to that $12.77? Or are you going to be like, dude, I'm pretty like not happy because I could have made money. Like what Marcus is teaching me is something that will go on forever. You're going to learn skills where you can go out there and you can earn money if you want to do it, right? You got to look at it and say, I'm going to be objective. I'm going to go where the people are. I'm going to put an offer in front of them. I'm going to test it, see how it works. If it doesn't work the way I plan, I'm going to revamp and say, why didn't it work? Now, in addition to that, you can also ask me. As part of bootcamp, you could be like, dude, Marcus, I put this ad up. It didn't work the way that I wanted. Can you help me? Or, hey, I'm thinking about running this ad. What do you think? And I'll be like, hey, dude, change this, this, and this. Like the guy yesterday, he comes to me. He's like, Marcus, I made a sale. I paid for 100 clicks, and I got a sale. And I made some money, which is cool. And I'm like, dude, put this here, put that there. He's like, awesome, I'm on it. And I can't wait to hear his results later today because, hey, this stuff works. I've been doing this a long time. I know it works. All right, so look at the cost versus profit analysis. Does this make sense for you? Do you like this stuff? Are you getting value out of what I'm teaching you? And I'll tell you right now, if you don't get value out of what I teach you here for free, then don't buy my stuff. Like if you're looking at this and you're like, dude, Marcus, like I've paid for stuff that didn't teach me what you taught me in the last hour, then buy my course. You're going to love it, and you're going to get a lot of good value out of it because, hey, that's what you get. You get more of the stuff, only it's like the stuff that I don't give away free. It's the good stuff. And it's stuff where I look over your shoulder. And it's stuff where you get to come meet me here live for 2 days and learn everything, which is cool. All right, so let's recap how it works. The cost-profit analysis, we want to look at the pay-per-click. Do the numbers fit? We want to look at SEO. Is the traffic worth it? Videos, can you rank them? Back-end profit, what's the long-term potential? It's not that hard to do. You just have to do it, right? Martin, yes, the easy pay is the right price. We have it at the $19.97 just because that's what it's at right now, and it's a pain in the butt to change it. If you want to save money, you save like $1,300 by paying in full. That's what I would recommend. Robert says he's learning tons from my course. Awesome. Guys, my students have made millions of dollars. I had one student who was a friend of mine who I think, don't quote me on it, I could be wrong, but I think his revenue was like $7 million, I believe. The last time I talked to him about it was like 2010. A lot of people like learn from me and then they go on and do their own thing, and you'll see them out there doing their thing, and it's like, hey, cool, I'm glad I could teach you and be your springboard to go and do great things. I remember one year I was at a marketing conference, and I'm usually like freaked out when people recognize me places. I don't know why. I'm like, hey, don't make a big deal. I'm just me. But this guy came up to me and he was like literally in tears, and he's like, dude, I'm retired because I learned your stuff. Do you know how that feels? I used to work in a factory, and now I'm retired, and I live, I think he lives here in Florida, and he's like, I live on the beach, and I hang out with my kids all day. And I'm like, good, that's why I did the business, so I hope you would too. My students have made a lot of money. The majority of my students have not made anything. Why? Because they don't do anything. Like, I look at people, and I put little Easter eggs in my course, and, like, no one finds them. I remember years ago, I had something in, like, chapter 5 of the course, and I was like, if you made it this far, call me up, I'll give you $100. Right? And it was like a little joke thing I put in a few of the courses, and no one ever called. Not one person, because most people didn't get that far because they don't really want to do it. They don't really believe it. What I'm looking for is people who believe it, who look at it, who didn't get bored with this, who are like, dude, Marcus, what you just taught me, like, is crazy. Right? So we got to look at that, okay? Got to look at that. Now, we'll give you a recap of it, and then we'll talk to you more about bootcamp and how you can get involved and how you can make it work. Because, guys, like, imagine what you think. Like, if you got me for 16 weeks, we're going through, we're looking at your sites, we're teaching you things, we're doing live calls. We meet here live in Florida, which I think we're going to do in April. Not certain, but I think we will do it in April. Which you get to come here in Florida and be like, dude, Marcus, I got my laptop, here's what I'm doing, help me out. And usually people are like, dude, Marcus, you're more than generous with your advice and your tips and everything. And I do that for my students, which is awesome. All right, so let's recap the niche selection. Number 1, what's the feeling behind the word? What do they want? Right? What's the feeling? Are they frustrated? Are they irritated? Are they excited? Are they fearful? Are they wanting a deal? Are they frustrated, calm, bored, excited, research, in a hurry? What are they in? And do I have an offer? Number 2, can I get in front of them? What's the cost competition? Is it worth it? Do not build a website until you answer these questions. If you're like, well, I'm just building a website about pants because I like pants. Don't do it. Don't do that. Okay? Build a website based on what people search on. Build a website based on how you know you can make money. If you like campers, it's great to build a website about campers, but you need to know how you're going to make money, and not just like 30 cents per million views, like real money. Like, I want to know, can I make 30 cents a click? I want to know, can I make 20 cents a click, 10 cents a click? What can I make per visitor? Right? You got to have a per visitor amount. We're not out there doing this guest marketing. We're putting things in at the right time. We're looking at it objectively. We're saying, this is what I want most of my visitors to do. Put that in front of them. Boom, that's the deal. All right. Then we say, is there long-term potential in this market? Pretty cool. Then we say, what else can I offer them? Then we say, where are they hanging out? Are they on forums, blogs, search, YouTube? Because you can do this with free traffic. You can do it with paid traffic. You can do it with whatever the hell you want. You're the boss. Like, here's the thing. People come to me and they're like, Marcus, what should I do? I'm like, you're the boss. I'll tell you what I think you should do. But ultimately, you're the boss. If you're like, I don't want to do paid traffic, you don't do paid traffic. I've made millions of dollars with free traffic. Lots of people make millions of dollars with free traffic. Actually, most of Google's traffic is free. There's 10 results that are free, and there's like 3 ads. So you do the math. Most of the majority of the traffic is going to free. So if you can do that, do it. But don't go saying, Marcus, I'm going to rank for, the word money. Go for the little stuff, right? Go for like Lord of the Rings pipe, all wood. You could sell a couple pipes a year. I'm sure you can. Really cool. When I did scooters, I didn't go for gas scooters. I went for gas-powered scooters for cheap. And I turned that site into like from nothing to $16,000 in revenue, and then I sold it. The guy who bought it went on to sell a bunch of scooters. And there's lots of people doing all this stuff, and you got to focus. And there's lots of people searching for little keywords, and you got to learn how to do that. That's why this is so important that you use your keyword tools, the Google AdWords tool, the tools that I teach you to use in the course, and we're going to teach you that. In week number 1, I'm going to go through this in more detail, and we're going to get examples. You're going to bring me examples and be like, Marcus, I want to do something with real estate. And I'll be like, look, this is how you do it. And you'll be like, holy crap, you just showed me how to make a bunch of money in a market that I had no idea how to. Thank you, Marcus. I'm going to go use it. That's what you should say, right? And it's going to be really, really, really cool. Joseph, if you're waiting on a high-ticket niche, we got a little backed up through the holidays. Shoot a little email, or not an email, ticket to Alyssa, and she'll check on it for you. Chances are it's probably done. They're probably just waiting on me to give you your details. So, but pretty cool. All right. Let's see here. Haroon says, if I can share this, I've learned a lot from Marcus. I have multiple sites from high-ticket niches. I've been to boot camp. Lots of great information. Well worth the money. Awesome, Haroon. And I got your Christmas card. Thank you for that. I believe that was from you. Big silver card, which is really cool. Thank you. Awesome. So, simplesitesbootcamp.com. That's what you're going to go through. And here's the deal. Okay? We're going to tell you exactly what to do. Simple Sites Bootcamp is about the evolution of a simple site. That's the whole deal. Simple sites, big profits. Guys, I'm not here to make huge things. I want to make something simple that makes money. If I can make one site with one pipe, sell it, boom, there you go. If I can make one site with one toolbar, boom, I can make money with it. That's why funnel marketing works. Everyone's all flipping out about funnels. I've been doing funnels since like 1999. I did my first funnel for a cigar company, and I learned the power of it, and it was crazy. I was like, dude, that's crazy. Like, people are looking for cigars, and now this guy is like getting orders for cigars, and boom, there you go, right? Which is really, really, really cool. Okay, so join Simple Sites Bootcamp today if you want to learn this stuff and you want to make money. Just think about it. If I could teach you how to make at $12.77 over 365, okay, minus, let's see, $12.77 over 365. If I can teach you how to make $3.50 a day, like, you'll make your money back, right? I don't know if you will. Results not typical, implied, or guaranteed. Most people make nothing. But that's all I got to do. That's a pretty low benchmark. That's pretty low. How many of you guys, based on what you learned today, you're like, yeah, I think Marcus could probably help me make $3.50 a day. I just a hunch. I mean, he makes a lot more than that, but I think he could probably help me do that. This is how we're going to do it. We're going to take you through week number 1, which is going to go more detailed about niche finding. At the end of week 1, you're going to know the niche you're going to go into. There you go. Week 2, how to select your medium. 3, message structure. 4, building your resource. 5, offers and money time. 6, how to test. By 6, we're going to be testing. We're going to be getting results. You'll be like, dude, Marcus, I made money. I got this. I did this. I did that. Right? We're going to test things. We're going to look at it. Week 7, involvement and add-ons and plugins. Week 8, ramping up the money, plus 4 bonus weeks. Plus, I'm going to show you how to get money fast. We're going to teach you traffic getting, video making, screen cams and webcams, list building, money getting, and more. We're going to show you how this works. You're going to finally get how it all fits together so you can finally profit. Here's what you're going to get as bonuses for signing up on this webinar. In addition to saving like $1,200, you're also going to get the Simple Sites Anniversary Edition. I'm going to help you learn how to create a product in your market. That alone is worth the whole deal. If you learn how to create a product in your market, which we're going to teach you, done deal. Not only am I going to teach you how to make a product, but I'm going to teach you how to turn it into software, if that's what you want to do. We're going to show you download profits with my Facebook site, my MySpace site, lottery site, lots of other simple sites that were very easy to make that made a lot of money with downloads. I'm going to show you how to get outsource help and guidance. I'm going to teach you my CPA marketing class. I'm going to show you my bonus 30-minute strategy webinar. We're going to go on a bonus call with you alone. These are usually $500 for a 30-minute call. You're going to get one as a bonus. We're going to teach you content creation, site setup, backlinking, product creation, high search engine rankings, and we're going to give you a high-ticket niche. That's insane, right? And we're going to give you the bonus live 2-day hands-on workshop here in Florida. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you to be personally trained by someone who has been in the business over 19 years, plus get access to designers, programmers, and more. The key, don't try to do too much, just answer the question. Everything you do must have a part in your message and lead your customer to what makes you money. Here's some bonuses. Number one, go to work with Marcus Day. You're going to come on one day. We'll give you a heads up on what day it is. And we're going to say, turn on your webinar software. And you're just going to be here with me all day as I work and see what I do every day. I think if you can duplicate it, you'll probably get some stuff out of it. Next, live meeting in Florida, which is great. Now, this is a $19.97 course. It's always $19.97, but right now, I have the price changed to $12.77, which is crazy. And you get a high-ticket niche, which is worth $9.97, which means you're only paying like $280 extra for the whole thing, which is crazy, right? Awesome stuff. Awesome. Get in there. Make it work. You guys are going to love this. It's going to make 2019 unlike anything you've ever seen. Now, you can use the payment plan, but if you want to save all the big money, use the one-time deal and make it work. Now, it's a small group. We only take 25 people because I want to have personal time with each of you to be able to help you guys and grow you in the ways of the internet marketing, which is great, which is cool. So, awesome stuff. Now, here's some frequently asked questions we'll go through as you guys are getting started. Do I have to have a big cash reserve? If so, how much? Well, first of all, I'll tell you, if you do not have web hosting, have yourself like $100 extra. Okay, so you can get web hosting. It's $70 for web hosting, but just have a little buffer so that you got $30 to go to lunch with or whatever, right? Can I upgrade to Simple Sites Bootcamp if I bought the high-ticket niche? Get me on live chat. I'll turn on live chat right now. So what you'll do is you'll just go to simplesitesbootcamp.com, scroll to the bottom, click on the live chat, and then just go here like this and type in upgrade. That should turn on in a minute. Let's see here. It'll say I'm online. There it is. I'm on live chat, so you're going to click here. It'll pop up this window, and then just click Marcus Campbell, so you're talking to me. Put your name in. Make sure you use the email you signed up with, and then just say upgrade for bootcamp. Okay, and then just start the chat, and I'll get to you after. Just leave it open, and afterwards I'll look you up and see if we can get you an upgrade for that. Okay? So that's the dealio there. Do I need a lot of cash reserve? No, you don't. Doesn't it cost a lot to maintain a bunch of sites? No, you don't. They can all be run on one web host, which is crazy for like $6 a month. Do your sites ever run out or stop making money? Sometimes they do, but most last for 3 years or more. In fact, the first website I ever built is still making money. Javier says, is this only for people that speak English well? If you understood this webinar, you'll be fine. So that's the barrier. Like if you understood this webinar, if you got the idea, and I'm not talking about info overload. If you're confused, that's fine. But if you understood like my talking, you'll be fine. Okay? Do I have to be a techie? No, you don't. I'm not a techie. You don't need to. We actually give you all the tools. There's like $1,000 worth of plugins. We actually made a new pop-up tool as well, which is crazy. If you guys are getting me on live chat, just sit tight. I will get you guys the info here in just a minute. Very difficult to do a live call and live chat at the same time. I can't multitask. I'm terrible. What's the catch? It seems too good to be true. First of all, I want to make sure that you're serious and ready to get started. This does take work, but I've done a lot of the hard stuff for you, included with my 19 years in testing. Now, here's the deal. Some things will look like they're too good to be true, but you got to ask yourself, did you like this training? Did you learn something? Do you like the way I teach? If you do, you're going to love this. And you're going to be like, this is the best thing I ever did. And a lot of people are, because I'm getting bombarded with requests for upgrades. So we'll get to those in just a little bit. Now remember, in this thing, we are going to hold your hand every step of the way. We're going to show you all the ins and outs. We're going to show you how this has a huge upside with very little potential downside. It's incredibly easy to get started in this in-depth program, and this is a long-term relationship between you and I to make this work. All I ask is that you give me a chance, make it work, and we will take it from there. All right, guys, simplesitesbootcamp.com. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you cannot afford the Simple Sites Bootcamp, I understand. That's cool. Go to Marcus, Mentor, simplesightsbootcamp.me and sign up for our mentor program. If you can afford bootcamp, by all means do it. You are going to love the fact that you did it, and I am dedicated to you getting results. Go to simplesightsbootcamp.com, get signed up, use what you learned to find niches, and I'll see you in class number 1 starting. We might do Friday. I'm not sure. My kids are coming back from an overseas, out of the country trip. I don't know if they come back Friday or Saturday because the time change confuses me. So whichever day it is, it'll probably be either Friday or Monday, and we'll get that info out to you shortly. Get you all your stuff, get you info on everything, and help you make money. Guys, do what you got to do. Make it work. Let's make money. Have fun, and I'll see you in Simple Sites Bootcamp. Sign up now. I'm going to change the price back before I go to my workout, which is in about 30 minutes. So, really cool. And I hope you notice the effects of my workout. I've been working out hard, and I lose like 1 calorie, which is crazy. Side note, how many of you guys have ever been on an air assault bike? I'm going to see if other people look this up, because this thing is terrible, right? It's an air assault bike, and like, if you go on it, it gets harder as you push more, which is crazy. Let's see if it's a niche. And it's crazy. But yeah, the air assault bike, you like work your butt off, and it's like, you have burned 1 calorie, and you're like, I hate you, air assault bike. But it's crazy, right? So it's really crazy. Let's see if there's a niche for it. All right, guys, so go sign up for Simple Sites Bootcamp. Yes, a lot of people look up the air assault bike, which is crazy. All right, so Simple Sites Bootcamp. Have fun. Don't go on the air assault bike unless your trainer tells you to. It's terrible. Have fun. Hope you like this. Let's make money. See you in the next call. SimpleSitesBootcamp.com. You got 30 minutes.